Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great rest of your day. I know that many of you guys have been following the Malia Davis story, and I mean, it's all over the news. We were recently speaking about it on the live show, right? So I'm just gonna give this like a minute or two so we have some viewers pop in. But yeah, I definitely, just heard the news, Jacqueline, myself, and, obviously completely heartbroken for the family. I sincerely believe that this mother knows more than what she, is saying. I think, you know, no matter if you or anybody has an encounter with something happening with a child, an accident, for crying out loud, the last thing that should be on the person's mind would be to drop them off on the side of the road or dispose of the body. I mean, why wouldn't you go to the hospital? Why wouldn't you try to seek help? Even if the worst case scenario happened, why wouldn't you try to get that child help, right? So, I mean, it's just absolutely appalling that that was the decision. So what? What if an accident did happen? So why did you go dump her on the side of the road like a piece of garbage? Like, that's what I don't understand is, if this was an accident, then somebody should have gotten this child some help, whether or not it was too late. Let the doctors determine that. I can't believe that this person, drove this little girl's body and just dumped her like this. It's absolutely heartbreaking. So, I mean, obviously it's all over the news. I really just wanted to pop in and touch base with you guys. I know that we had recently talked about it as well on our live. It's always heartbreaking when you hear of somebody doing this to a child. I just can't even imagine. I'm just beside myself with it. Like, why wouldn't you go to a hospital? Why wouldn't you get that child help? Like, it's unreal. So I'm anxious to see how this is going to play out in court. It almost doesn't even matter what the heck his response or what his reason is now after you disposed of her like that. You know what? Like, forget it, dude. You should go to jail. Like, unbelievable. It doesn't even matter to me personally. My belief now is like, it doesn't matter what your reason was. You didn't even try to get that child help. That poor little girl was only 4 years old. She had her whole life ahead of her. And these people were just mistreating her and just threw her away like nothing. Like, oh my Lord. I can't stand stuff like this. But of course, you guys, it's all over the news. It's all in front of my face. I can't help but see it. And now that I've seen it, I'm like, oh, my Lanta, like, oh, now my heart's in it. And I'm like, oh, for crying out loud, you guys. Right? I mean, isn't that the first response, Heather? Isn't that the correct response? Who cares if an accident happened? I mean, as a parent, I had accidents happen, but you certainly don't go and dispose of your child. You go get your child some help. Like, I can't believe that was the mentality process of this person. Like, absolutely, he should be going to jail 150 million%. Like, I'm just... Holy cow, right? I mean, yeah, like if your child isn't breathing or hurt or anything, of course you're going to run to the hospital for help if you genuinely care. So unbelievable, that this is played out like this. I had a feeling when they had mentioned the remains that they had found on the side of the road that it really was probably going to be her. But, we have to go through the forensic testing and stuff in order to really see who she was, right? She had to wear a helmet from former brain injury. That was not an accident. Yeah, no, he definitely deserves nothing, Terry. I was just beside myself hearing about the details. And we don't have very many details right now. But like I said, whatever he did, it completely negates his level of, I deserve some justice here. No, you don't. You deserve a jail cell now. Wrong Jay. Wrong Jay. Like, we'll get the justice for Malia. He'll get the jail cell for justice, like, for crying out loud. So I honestly am hoping that they're going to, convict him completely, but we're going to have to let it go through the court process. So No justice for him. He gets a jail cell. He does not get justice. He gets the other J. He gets jail. Like, unreal. Yeah, for the love of God. Yeah. Honestly, I just, was really shocked. But I mean, we all kind of thought that this was what was going to be found once we heard that the remains, were found. So, oh, absolutely heartbreaking, Yeah, like I can understand where people get this kind of upsetness from and want the eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, whatever kind of thing. I get it, Yeah, well, I don't know if they're going to charge the mom yet. I would imagine that if they find out, of course, if they find out that she had some more knowledge and stuff on it, you guys, then yes, I believe she will be charged as an accessory, right? So, Creepazoid. You're talking about Alex or what, Amy? You're cute. So, absolutely shocking. I honestly just wanted to pop in here quickly and let you guys know that, she was found and she is not okay. And now we do need to go and get justice for her. And I hope that you guys will, continue to share and join the story with me as we go through it, because don't think I'm going to be able to let this one go now that I've seen too much and my heart is in it. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I thank you guys for your support on that. No, I don't believe that they've determined cause of death, but I don't believe that they're going to release too much info and all of that right now anyways, because it's still in the investigation process. And if it is going to go to trial, they need to sort of preserve that as much as they can. The press, of course, is going to be sending in motions to try to gain access to this information. Who knows how quickly they're going to get through this, what the process is really going to be like, right? Yeah, Heather, it's just heartbreaking. So, yeah, I will definitely keep you guys posted as I go through this because it's just brutal. Yes, let's say prayers. Amazing. Thank you, Amy. You're the best. I think that this family, deserves this justice. Malia had her whole life ahead of herself, and this family needs some answers and somebody to be held accountable for real. Like, this is crazy. I just don't understand the mentality. Why the heck would you drive and dispose of the body like that versus going to get help? Like, there is no excuse for that. There's absolutely no freaking excuse for it. If you can't get, a child that had an accident help, like, you've already made yourself look like you've done something wrong. Like, that's just insane. So, yeah, I'm going to watch this, and I hope that you guys, follow it with me. And, yeah, let's say some prayers, because seriously, I don't know what the heck he's going to pull out of his hat of tricks for what his reasoning was, but I suspect that nothing's going to be good enough for a jury, and he will be convicted. So I'm hopeful for justice, and I think it's going to happen. Thank you, Jacqueline, for your prayers. I think the power of prayer will prevail, you guys. The more that we do this, the more the good is going to prevail, right? So teaming up together to do these prayers, to support each other and support, the victims and the survivors. Like, this is what we do here, right? I appreciate all of your guys' love. Hi, Bonker. You're so sweet. I appreciate all your guys' viewing. I know that this story is just heart-wrenching, but if you enjoyed the minute we spent here together, throw up a like sign. I'd really appreciate the support. And I'll be in touch soon as the story progresses, and we'll hopefully see it right to the end of full justice conviction. Love you guys. Mwah. I hope you guys have a safe and happy day and week, and we will talk to you guys later. TGIF.